Hey guys, my name is Miles, and today I'm going to be doing a deck profile on my Lightsworn deck. I've been playing Lightsworns for an insanely long time now, and personally they are my favourite deck for the one fact that I think the Lightsworn monsters themselves just look so cool. I think it's the coolest looking archetype in the game. And probably another thing that I love about Lightsworns, I know it's a very hated deck, I know Judgment Dragon is OP, but my favourite and the most satisfying thing to do is when you play against those douches, like, you know, the people that used to play like wind-ups and wind-ups, and just the other douchey decks. People that take the game too seriously. I mean, this game is for fun and you should have fun, but it's just fun when you go against the really big tryhards. They spam the board with all the brokenness, thinking that's okay, and then you say, I summon Judgment Dragon, fuck you, I win, pretty much. So it's just great. It's a great feeling. But yeah, other than that, I do love the deck, and it has a lot of plays, a lot of fun plays, especially with the Lightsworns themselves. So yeah, I'll just get straight into the deck and show you. So of course we play 3 broken Judgment Dragons, all in different rarities. You got Ultimate, Gold Rare, Secret Rare. He's pretty much self-explanatory. You know, he's the boss monster. Everyone knows what he does. Pay 1,000, blow up the field. Then I'll play 2 Lightray Daedslus. My build, I don't really play as much boss monsters as a lot of Lightsworn players do. I prefer to be more controlled. I prefer to have like the few boss monsters where I can just keep getting back with Beckoning Light. So I play 2 of these. He's quite good lately because of the Prophecy players. You know, they played their field spell. You can play this, blow it up, and I guess Madolches. You can play it against Madolches. Then of course we play BLS. Then for the Lightsworns we play 3 Wulf because Wulf is really good. The deck's strength is milling, so obviously you're going to play off the strengths. So if you mill like Wolves, it helps so much. If you mill double Wulf, it doesn't happen often, but if you do, you pretty much win because it's such like a great thing to happen. Like, it's just hard to come back from milling 2 Wolves. Then I'll play 2 Lumina. I'm going to bump this up to 3. I wanted Charge Light Brigade to come back before I play the 3rd, but honestly, like, I've been testing this on DN and Dev Pro. It makes your plays insane. Like, if you have 2 in grave and 1 in hand, and you have enough hand to bring them out, you can spam the field easily with like 4 XYZs. It's just so good. I mean, the plays I've done with it are just insane. I'm going to test it out in real life. You know, I thought playing 3 would be a bit too much, but honestly, I think 3 will be really good. So I'll show you the card I'm going to take out for the 3rd one. But I don't have a 3rd one at the moment, so I need to pick that up. Then we play 2 Lyla because Macro Rabbit is kind of going away. The thing I do like about Lightsworns is, like, you know, when Macro Rabbit's popular, you can just put in a 3rd Lumina to help support the deck. You know, you can just, it's like certain Lightsworns help certain formats, so you can just kind of switch it up to help you with the format. 2 Ryko, because Ryko is self-explanatory. Probably going to bump this down to 1, maybe, because of Prophecies, to be honest, and Fire Fist. The amount of decks that can just, like, if they know you're playing Lightsworn and you set this, they're just going to pop it because they're going to think it's Ryko. So unless it's like first turn you set it, most of the time they get destroyed before he gets to activate his effect. So Ryko is proving to be quite ineffective at the moment, so I may bump this down to 1. Garoth. Amazing card of Lumina. You know, play Lumina, ditch, get Garoth, end your turn, hopefully mill good Lightsworns, and then draw off him. So, you know, he's just a great card. Jain, great for dealing with Thunder Kings, and he's just the coolest looking Lightsworn in the game. He's my favourite looking monster. He just looks awesome with his little red cape and awesome armour. Ehren, because it says no to amazing Gucci Gucci. Aurkus, because it protects your Lightsworns. It's just a really good card overall. Then we've got Honest, because obviously the deck's pretty much all light. I hope this card doesn't come back to 2. I mean, the deck would just be so broke. Like, Honest, like, people were saying that it should come back to 2. It really, really shouldn't. Like, Honest is just at 1. So yeah, 2 Card Troopers, because Card Trooper is great. Great for milling. Hopefully you mill a Wolf, and you know, when it's destroyed, you get draw a card. That's just fantastic. A lot of the time you can just play this, mill, hopefully mill a Wolf, and just do 4,000 damage if you're lucky. Then, for some of the best cards in the deck, we've got Bacon Saver, 3 Necro Gardna, so that's 4 negates altogether. I mean, as I say, milling is Lightsworn's strength. It's just so good when you mill these. Your opponent really has to think their plays free when you mill Necro Gardna and stuff. And quite a few times now, in the heat of the moment, people will use Monster Reborn on Necro Gardna, and you just chain effect banish it. They've just wasted Monster Reborn. It's so good. And then finally Gorz, because Gorz is great. So that's the monsters. That is 27 monsters, I believe. So here you go, spells. So we've got Freeze, Solar, Recharge. Such a good draw card. It's really just like such an amazing card for this deck. Charge Light Brigade. Opening this and this is broke, and you pretty much win. 2 MST because Macro Rabbit, as I said, it's died down, so you don't really need the third, but we do side the third. Then you got Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, and Dark Hole. Pot of Avarice because putting all your boss monsters back in your deck is good. Foolish Burial, it's nice to open up with this and go Foolish Burial, Mill Wulf, Summon Wulf, but this will probably be the card I take out for the third Lumina. Obviously having a low spell count is better, you know, because that way you're going to mill your Lightsworns. So yeah, I'm probably going to test the deck without this and play a third Lumina. Yeah, sorry, I think I've been mixing up Lyla and Lumina a lot. So yeah, taking this out for the third Lumina. And yeah, I do think it will be really good. And then finally, 2 Beckoning Lights, because this card, you activate this, it means good game pretty much. You pretty much win, because this card is just so good. Like, you can just return 5-4 boss monsters back to your hand and just go for game really. It's such a good card. So that's the main deck. So let's go on to the extra deck. Okay, for the extra deck we play 1 Milesyy. I like playing him because of stuff that has like 2/5 or above. You just detach to make him 3000. I do play Acid Golem, but sometimes playing Acid Golem can be quite dangerous. You know, you can end up losing a game just because of Acid Golem. And with Necro Gardna, you can protect him anyway to make sure you get the second attack in. So he's a really good card. Wind-up Summons because it helps defend us until we draw Judgment Dragon and stuff. Tempo to deal with wind-up summons and all that troublesome stuff. Levier, probably the best XYZ in this deck. It's so good. Use the effect. I mean, you go Lumina, activate Lumina's effect, bring back Lumina, activate Lumina's effect, bring back another Lumina, activate Lumina's effect, bring back whatever you want. Then make this effect, bring back Necro Gardna, make another freeze, and blah blah blah. You just go absolutely crazy. I mean, Lumina's honestly such a good XYZ card. It can just make crazy plays. And Giga Brilliant, Leviathan's best friend. You can just make these two. It's such a good play. Leviathan Dragon, Levier Dragon, or Leviathan Dragon, yeah, whatever it is. Number 17. Acid Golem, I probably will take this out eventually, just because it can be troublesome and make you lose duels. But at the same time, it has helped me win. But this will be coming out, and obviously I do live in Europe, so I live in the United Kingdom. So we can't play amazing cards like Kuchi and Black Ship of Corn and all that great stuff. Maestro, the Symphony Digging, obviously one of our best cards as well, one of the most made cards we make. Just helps defend until we get Judgment Dragon. Steel Storm Roach, this is meant to be Gaga Cowboy, but I don't have one yet, so just using him for now. Starleech Paladimo, such a good card for this deck, so happy this card came out. It's just amazing. Get over anything and when it destroys, draw a card. Amazing. Photon Polyoperative, standard card. Number 16 Shockmaster, because when you play Free Wulf, making this really isn't that hard. It really isn't that hard to make Shockmaster with this deck. Utopia, Big Eye, because you played 2 Lightray Daedslus, and you can make it quite often. And probably the most important card I say you have to play is Heretic Sun Dragon, Overlord, Holopress, whatever it's called. You don't have to play this one, but it's really important that you play a rank 8, I think, because the amount of times where I've had Judgment Dragon on field, activated effect, blah blah blah, do whatever, they activate Threatening Roar or Battle Fader or some stuff where I can't win, and I'm going to mill myself out because, you know, you'd send 4 and then maybe I only have 3 in deck. The amount of times I've just been like, okay, I'll summon another JD or I'll summon BLS or I'll overlay my 2 JDs on the field to make this. Honestly, it has won me at least, you know, out of like 100 duels, I'd say I have won about 15 of them because of this. I mean, that, you know, whatever helps you win duels, you're going to use it, obviously. Honestly, just play this card. It is so good. It will save you so many times from milling out. It is just, and no one ever sees it coming. No, anyone I've played has never seen it coming. They're always surprised, and once you get it out, you do win pretty much. So, yeah, I just think that card's so important. It's like, I just love it so much. So, please tell me what you think of my Lightsworn deck. I do love this deck with a passion. I just think the cards are so cool, as I said before. Suggest any ideas on what you might change. Tell me, what do you think at Lumina being back at 3? I mean, I think Lumina is an amazing card. I didn't like the idea of playing 3 at first, but I've kind of really like warmed to it, and I think it's really good. It makes easy XYZ plays. So, you know, I've been rambling on. That's the deck profile. Please tell me what you think of it. And other than that, I'm going to go. And yeah, bye.